Are you ready? Us ready? Okie dokie, we're ready. Okay. Hi guys, it's Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming and my co-star Persephone. She is banished from going outside because it doesn't look like it, but it is, it's actually really close to 9 o'clock. My watch is, or my Fitbit is charging, so I actually don't know what time it is, but it's getting close. It is, isn't it? Yeah. So, I've banished her in here. Okay, so, today is episode 22, I think, of Knit Happens. And wow, does knit happen. I have finished my hat. Yeehaw! It is that it right there? No. Is it? No, you guys can't see it. It is finished. I washed it today, and it is drying to be blocked. It is a little small. So next time I know that I need to do a 2-inch brim instead of a 1-inch brim. That way I won't have to block as hard as I am having to with this hat. And you'll see what I mean. It is still dry. So, yeah. So I don't know if Persephone will let me put her down. So I guess I just have to talk to you a little bit about the hat. It is the Lake Clark hat from the book Knitting the National Parks. It was not my first choice to do. What happened was, the first one I did, I saw it said size 8. And instead of being 8 or 5 millimeter, I read 8 millimeters. So when I made the hat, it was, humongous, and it came, like down to here. So, oh, don't drop my glasses, girlfriend. So, yeah, that was, knit happens, right? So, yeah, so I pulled it all out, and I am going to redo it, and that was my My National Park hat, and it had my Otis on it, but I will go back to that. I just needed a break from knitting a hat. So my new project is a cowl, which should be pretty quick. Is that what you think? Huh? Do you want me to make you a cowl? You're going to have to get down for a minute so I can show the knit blanket, even though it pretty much looks the same as it did last time. It does. Here, how about if I give you a couple of treats? Maybe you can stay up there and no, you can. Come on. Oh, you want to do it down there? Okay. It's treat time, I guess. What is happening here? There's 2, 3, no, I'll give you a couple more. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my knitted blanket. I think we just finished row 34. Lynette from Charmed Grammy kept messing me up and saying 32, but I think it's 34. Yes, we just finished 34. So if you finish round 34, then you're right on track. If not, you better catch up. I'm going to leave you in the dust and say, eat my bubbles. Yeah, I just thought of bubbles, bubbles popping. I used to be a swimmer too, so, yeah, eat my bubbles. Alrighty, so I just finished round 34, and it pretty much looks the same. What is it? Is this the double moss stitch or double something stitch? I don't know. I just know that I knit 2, purl 2 one way, and purl 2, knit 2 the other way. Knit 2, purl 2 one way, purl 2, knit 2 the other way. And this is what it's looking like. Whoopsie daisy. So yes, that is what it's looking like. That is the knit 2, purl 2 one way, and the purl 2, knit 2 the other way. And this is the whole thing. There we go. Alrighty, so it's not going to be very big. I don't think it's even going to cover my son on the couch, but maybe he can sit crisscross applesauce like I do most of the time, and it'll fit him that way. So yes, there is the blanket sideways. Yeah, so there we go. That's it sideways. And so that's it. If you want to go ahead, please do. You don't have to wait for me. I'm staying behind just to make, or just because people didn't want me to get too far ahead of them. And so yes, you still have time to join. Of course, you probably want to do more than 4 rows a week. We started out doing 3 rows a week, and just so I know that we're going to get it there and on time. We would have originally had it done at the end of November, but now we're going to have it done at the beginning of November. So it'll be plenty of time to wash it, dry it, get it in the post office ready if you want to send it to somebody for a Christmas present. So the yarn that I'm using, here we go, is a Caron anniversary cake. It is from Yarnspirations. Super bulky number 6. 100% acrylic. 35.3 ounces, 1,061 yards. Now, when we were figuring out what yarn to pick with this, when we figured it, it said that it needed almost 900 yards. No. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to use half of this cake, but that's all right. I do have 2 more of the same color. My son's favorite color is purple, so I am going to use the 2 that are over there, and I'm actually going to crochet him a blanket. And maybe he can just, lay this across his bed. Oh, look, there's a bear. Did he catch a fish? Oh, I don't know. They keep going back and forth and back and forth. No. We got one sleeping. Looks like one is the mama sleeping with the cub. I don't know. Okay, so my knit hat. I'm so proud of this. Where's my, here we go. It's my first officially finished knitting the national park hat to where it would actually fit somebody. So, if you are interested in the book is right here, and this is what it looks like. There you go. Knitting the national parks. There are how many? 62? 63. So this was the first hat that I attempted, and I just made it too big because I wasn't paying attention. I used too big of needles. I turned my bear around the opposite way, so you could, because I named this one this bear is gonna be named Otis, and for the actual bear Otis at Katmai, he has not returned to the falls this year, but I have heard that he survived the winter. I don't know if that's a rumor. I don't know, but I don't know. But I am turning him the opposite way because Otis has a scar like a number 7 on his left side. So that's what he's gonna look like. The hat that I did, Katmai National Park is in Alaska. Lake Clark National Park is in Alaska also. This is an actual picture of Lake Clark. And then this is what the hat looked like. The little dark brown things are the bears. I only put the bears on one section because that stitch was hard to do. So I need more practice. So it is called a duplicate stitch. So I'm actually doing a stitch over a stitch that's already there. But you have to go over, and then you have to go under, and then above, and under, and through other stitches, and under, and then up, and then under, and oh, it was just, yeah. So that's why I only got 1 mama and 3 babies on one of 3 sections. So the yarns that I used were Peekaboo yarns, merino worsted in the color blue. I used Allie B Workshop merino worsted in the color Riverbank, Allie B Workshop merino worsted in the color Prickly Pear, Allie B Workshop merino worsted in the color Berry Punch, Stunning String Studios Legacy worsted in the color Dove, Malabrigo Rios in the color Natural, and Malabrigo Rios in the color Melon. I used 3.75 millimeter circular knitting needles and 4.5 millimeter circular knitting needles. And this is kind of what your graph looks like whenever you're doing it. Alrighty, so are you guys ready? Here's my hat. It is being blocked, heavy blocked, because it is too short. It meets me about right here. So it is still wet. And so I don't know if you can see these dark ones right here. Those are the bears. Those duplicate stitches were very hard for me. So instead of being a vigorous blocker, I would rather have the extra space. So I'm going to start doing a 2-inch ribbing instead of a 1-inch. But yes, this is my hat. My Lake Clark National Park stranded knitted hat. There we go. That's what it looks like. Pretty cool, eh? I love it. All right, so there's that one. That one is a finished object. Woohoo! And I started a new knit project. Okay, so this one is it's an easy pattern if somebody wants to join with me. I'm trying to find the, oh, here it is. They talked me into it at knit night. The pattern is free. The yarn was half off. Okay, so this yarn is Freya. That's what it says right there. It is 100% wool, hand wash, cool, lay dry flat. So lay flat to dry. There's 5.3 ounces, 87 yards. It's a super bulky number 6, and the color is Nautilus. Did I say 67 yards? Or no, 87 yards. 87 yards. And that's what you need to make this pattern. So, I don't know why my chair isn't moving, but this is the pattern. It's called Cecelia Wrap. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And here's, you can see the cowl in those two pictures. I don't think that's the cut. No, I am using the same shade as hers. Hers, it looks brighter though. So this is the color Nautilus right here. There we go. So it is a super bulky number 6. I have done one row. There's a 1 round. There's 3 rounds to start the ribbing, and then you're just going to go and around and around and around, and it's basically there's a knit front and back, but everything else are knit in pearls. Super easy pattern. It's a free pattern. Any bulky weight number 6 yarn would work. Only thing you need is, what did I say, 87 yards? $87 yards, that's all you need. So, what is that? That's a cake, just like that. And you will get your Cecelia Cowl. That's it. Alrighty, so I need to I actually need to go into the big house, eat some dinner. It is super late for me to be eating dinner, but I'm really hungry. So maybe I'll just have a bowl of cereal or something. Cocoa Pebbles. Yes. The best ever. Yeah. I know. I'm 12. I like Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah. Okay. So, thank you guys for watching. I will put all the links below. You can sign up for Nancy Bates for Knitting the National Park. She does have a monthly subscription that you can get all of the yarns that you need for one of these hats. And when I say, trust me, you get more than enough yarn, this is all the yarn that I have left over from making my hat. Is that right there? I think there's enough of every color except for the blue to make another hat. And that's only because I would put a 2-inch brim on it, and I don't think there's enough blue, but I think there's enough of every other color in here to make the hat again. She's trying to eat the bear. She's silly. So, I'll put a link below for Nancy Bates where if you want to order the monthly kit. I think they deliver, or they mail it out on the 25th of each month. So I should be getting a new one soon. Let's see. I will put the link for the Cecelia Cowl. That's a free pattern from Ravelry. And I will also put the link for the blanket, and that is a free pattern from Mama in a Stitch. So look below in the description box for links for all of the patterns. You can find me on Ravelry, and you can find me on Pinterest. And I have those links below too. And if you'd like to light a candle for my daughter and granddaughter, you'll find those links down there also. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye. What do you want? Here, you gonna say bye-bye? Say bye-bye? Okay, we may do it this way. Okay, here, wait a minute. Come here, you have to say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. You just want me to pet you. Okay, bye-bye.